Infiltration into your family and undermining your values from the inside out. Okay, I want to show you guys something that I just came upon last night. This is a boy LOL doll. I did not know that until last night. My daughter was the one that brought this up. This is exactly the problem with what's going on in America today. All right, I have no issues with your sexual orientation. I have no issues with what you want to do as an adult. But the reason that this is happening is no different than cigarette companies always trying to get a consumer as young as possible because it makes them a lifetime consumer. And at the same time, it's easy to influence someone who's young. That is exactly what this is about. This is a pink-haired, bulgy-eyed boy, which is basically wearing knee-high socks. Okay? So this is basically trying to, from the inside out, undermine my teachings to my kids that there's two genders. It's men and women. We don't do this. We're not blurring lines. I don't do that crap. Okay? I feel absolutely you have every right as an adult to choose the life you want. But as a child, I am going to teach my kids that there are two genders, that this is what it is. This is basic human biology. Because without basic human biology, we don't have humanity. That's all there is to it. I also have my own religious beliefs. I have my own moral beliefs. I have my own things that I'm going to try and raise and instill within my kids. And as they grow up, they will have every decision and every right to choose the life that they live. However, you are not going to infiltrate my house and undermine my authority with this kind of crap. All right? This is not going to be normalized in my house. All right? And a lot of you out there may end up sitting here thinking that I'm discriminatory or a bigot or any of these other things. I have gay friends. Don't bother me at all. They're some of the nicest people ever. I actually have gay friends who have adopted kids who also don't think this is right. Okay? I have gay friends who don't think that sexualizing a little kid with a shirtless situation and short shorts on the girls, and if you dunk them in cold water, they wear lingerie, all this crazy crap, that's not okay. I have a tremendous amount of friends who have fought through their lives to live a certain way, and they have earned the right to live that way. And I fully appreciate their freaking rights. And we have great conversations. We are cool. We just have great times together. They are great people. But they are great people for the morals that they believe in, that children are not to be sexualized. They are not to be attacked. They are not to be targeted for this kind of propaganda. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe that this is where America is at today. I heard the other day that they want to add pedophilia, to the LGBT movement. I'm sorry, that's going to have an increased murder rate. Because the day that someone touches my kid is the day I'm going to jail. I'm digging a grave too. Because that's just not going to happen. There's no freaking way. There's no snowball's chance in hell I'm ever going to be okay with that. Netflix just released a new thing called Cuties. It literally is basically putting the idea into little kids' minds and into parents' minds that you're supposed to undermine your culture and your family's background and their teaching and everything else. It's getting out of hand. And at a certain point, the people have to stand up and go, I believe in your right to live your life, protected by the Constitution, everything else. It's no different than, I've told you many times, the Constitution is here to limit the power of government, not limit the power of people. So this idea of doing this and getting this to be a normalized situation is basically trying to undermine my family values and my belief system. I teach my kids that everybody needs to be treated equal and that there will be people out there that you disagree with and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. They live their life, you live your life. There's no hatred to it. There is no hatred to it. See, that's the problem. Just because I disagree with this doesn't mean there's hate here. And that's the first thing that everybody goes to. Well, he hates people. No, I don't. I have no problem with the way you want to live your life. But stop attacking children. They are children. Let them be children. They are not to be used for propaganda. They are not to be used to collude and all these different ideas. They need to just have the information and let them choose the life they want to go down. Okay? But this idea that you're slowly trying to infiltrate my house, not going to happen. And you need to be paying attention. These are big issues. These LOL dolls are, if you dunk them in cold water, certain ones are wearing lingerie, certain ones. This is a slippery slope. This is real. I'm telling you guys, you need to be paying attention to these freaking dolls.